This recording is to get you started programming your Rabot. If you've already done Arduino programming and you have the Arduino Integrated Development Environment or IDE installed on your computer, then you're ready to go. If not, the first thing to do is to go to your browser and go to arduino.cc. There, you'll see across the top there's a software button, and if you push the software button, then it has the downloads for the Arduino IDE, Windows, Linux, Mac OS. So go ahead and follow those instructions and install the IDE on your machine. So I have already done that, and I have the IDE open. Here's one of the windows that I'll come back to in just a second. But now to get the latest version of the Explore program, you want to go to rabotify.com, R-A-B-O-T-I-F-Y.com. And you'll see across the top Arduino code. If you click that button, then there's a place where you can download the Explore code. So I click download, I see it's loaded down there at the bottom. And if I go to my download folder, sure enough, I see here's the zip file. To unzip it on a Mac, you double click it. And you'll notice if you open it that there is a file that's explore9.ino. That's the one that you're looking for to import into your Arduino IDE. So now let's go back to the Arduino IDE. And I go up to File and say Open. And I navigate to the download file, and you'll see that explore9.ino is a choice. The other libraries and things are grayed out, so if I just click that and then click Open the INO file and then Open, it'll open a new window. And not only will I have the Explore9 program, but I'll have these other tabs which correspond to the other files. These are headers and programs and so forth that will enable the Rabot to do different things. Now, to update the program on the Rabot, you need to connect the Rabot. Now, when you do that, you will supply power to the robot through the USB cable. And to do this, you want to use the cable with the large USB connector that came bundled with your Arduino. Now, when you turn it on, and make sure that the Rabot is on the programming stand, you turn it on and it will start to run. Now, the USB cable may not have enough power to run the motors, so I usually turn on the switch also to give it a little bit more power. And you can hear the Rabot running in the background. And it will run until I upload something. But I want to make sure things are set up properly, so I go into the Tools drop-down menu, and I see that I'm set for the Arduino board, and the port is the one where the Arduino is attached. So I think I'm set, and if I go to the Arduino Explore 9, and click the right arrow at the top, that's the upload button. So if I click that, then it will compile and start to upload. You'll hear the Rabot stopped working, uploaded, and then it rebooted, and now it has the new version of the Arduino program on it. And then you're all set. Let me turn off the Rabot so it won't have the noise. And if you take a look at the software, the program Explore9 program, you'll see that it has lots of comments so that you can take parts of it and use them in your own program. But one of the things you want to look at right at the first are these two offsets, the azimuth bias and the offset. You may find, depending on, there's some variation in the motors and in the servos, that the face or the head of your Rabot doesn't point straight forward, or the Rabot may tend to go to the right or to the left instead of going straight. And you can adjust these offsets to correct that. So in terms of the azimuth bias, this is for the azimuth servo, and that sets the head. So if the head is, if you put in a negative value, that will rotate in the clockwise direction when viewed from above. And so that'll move it to the right. And similarly, if the motor is going one way or the other, a negative offset will make it turn to the right. So if it's turning to the right already, you want to make this less negative or more positive. And you may need to iterate a time or two to find the best values of these for your particular servos and motors to make your Rabot face straight and go forward. There are sections of the code that talk about setting up the pins and how you talk to the motors and the servos and the light and the ultrasonic sensor. And so you feel free to explore that and also to use those to build your own programs. So I hope you really enjoy the Rabot, and happy coding.